Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Tuesday, October 4th edition. This is a live shot of Lion's Head first thing this morning, and it looks absolutely breathtaking out there with those leaves changing colors. We are almost to peak foliage. We still have some green left on those trees that has not quite turned to yellow, but we are going to approach that very quickly, and then once it happens, it's going to go super fast. Today is Tuesday, October 4th, which means that we are 38 days away from Vail Mountain opening. We are getting so extremely close to ski season being here. I'm your in-studio host today, Maddie Evans, and we've got a great show in store for you. We've also got some great national holidays to celebrate today. The first one is National Cinnamon Roll Day, which I think means I need to bust out the waffle iron and make cinnamon rolls in the waffle iron. If you saw that a few weeks back, well, I love to do it, and it's super easy, so everyone get out and enjoy some cinnamon rolls today. It's also National Taco Day, which is nice and convenient that it's falling on a Tuesday, so today's a great day to celebrate Taco Tuesday. It is World Animal Day. I don't know who makes up these days and everything that happens, but I really love them because a lot of them are based around animals, which makes my heart very full. We've got some great nonprofits coming into the studio today, one of which being Mountain Pride. So if you've not heard of Mountain Pride, well, they've got some great information on some great days coming up here in the future. And then, of course, we've got Foresight Ski Guide coming in, another great nonprofit here in our community, helping people who are visually impaired get out and enjoy life to the fullest, whether it's skiing, horseback riding. They've got it all, and we're excited to chat with them in collaboration with Colorado and Eagle County Gives Day. Now let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those temperatures progressively warm up. We saw quite a bit of precipitation yesterday, and we're going to see that continue maybe lightly throughout the course of today. 40 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 61, 15% chance of precipitation. We are expecting partly cloudy skies throughout the course of today, and then winds coming out of the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage increasing throughout the course of today. That high is going to take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies, and that's when we could see that increased chance of precipitation. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver into the 60s as well. 69 degrees in Denver, 20% chance of precipitation, 61 in Vail, 15% chance of moisture, 64 in Avon, 66 in Eagle, decreased chances of precipitation here in Eagle County. Now that I-70 corridor is seeing that slight low pressure system make its way over it with those low chances of precipitation. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, 34 degrees is our overnight low, mostly clear skies. That sun setting earlier and earlier. 6:45 is when that's going to go down. Wind shifting directions just slightly coming out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting increased chances of precipitation just slightly, and that's going to continue for a couple days after that. So tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, high of 64, 20% chance of rainfall tomorrow, 10% chance on Thursday. We will see those temperatures sit in the mid-60s throughout the course of the next few days. 20% chance on Friday, mostly sunny skies, 63 degrees is our high continuing into the weekend. We are expecting to see those evening lows drop down into the low 30s. So if you're getting out there to do anything, just be prepared as it's going to be slightly chillier than it has been. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, whether you're looking for beautiful jewelry or fine fossils and minerals, they're your one-stop shop, and they're located right across from the Solaris ice skating rink. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to talk to you about why it's important to trust your gut.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Something we don't think about very often is how important our gut health is. Everything that you eat matters, and it's really important to trust your gut and break the stigma on gastrointestinal issues. And we've got an expert in this space, an incredible doctor, Dr. Rajiv Jain. Good morning, and thank you for meeting us.
Maddie, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You do so much fabulous work in this space, and especially as people are kind of struggling to come forward and speak up about the gut issues that they're having. So can you tell us a little bit more about the Trust Your Gut?
Absolutely, Maddie. Trust Your Gut is a patient awareness campaign led by the American Gastroenterological Association. And the aim really is to decrease the time from the onset of bowel symptoms to the time that the patient talks to their provider. You know, these conversations have been stigmatized in the past, and what we're trying to do is flip the script and normalize it so patients are comfortable talking about their bowel problems so that they can be addressed earlier and avoid delayed care with poor outcomes.
And can you talk more about the index that you're seeing right now and what trends you're currently seeing as this is kind of going through the motions?
Absolutely. So the Trust Your Gut Index is a series of surveys that are being conducted by the AGA to gain insights on what patients are feeling, what misconceptions they might be experiencing, what GI symptoms, conditions, and so forth. And the idea is that many patients are suffering in silence and not bringing up their problems to their providers. And by gaining this information and then now making an awareness campaign so that we can empower patients so that they can truly be their own advocate and discuss these issues. So for example, only 1 out of 3 patients will talk about their bowel symptoms because the provider specifically asked them a question. So that means 2 out of 3 patients never brought up their digestive issues when they saw a provider. So we need to change that.
And why is the AGA Trust Your Gut important right now?
Well, it's important right now because 2 out of 5 Americans have suffered significant digestive problems that have kept them from doing some daily activity like meeting a family member or running errands. And again, these kind of symptoms, if they're not addressed sooner rather than later, this delayed care can lead to poorer outcomes. So again, we're trying to make sure that patients don't suffer in silence and get their health care, get the health care they need.
And why do you think people are so hesitant to bring up their bowel issues with their healthcare providers?
Maddie, that's a great question. I think most of us are sometimes uncertain. Maybe we're, fear we're going to be judged or we're embarrassed. And, most of us culturally have been taught not to talk about our bowels in routine conversation and so forth. And so it becomes a stigmatized conversation. And again, we're trying to flip that script so that patients can feel they can normalize that conversation so that they can get the care they need in a timely fashion. We're stigmatizing it so that they're not bringing it up when they should.
And what are some of the symptoms that people should watch out for to maybe know that they need to trust their gut?
Absolutely. So there are many, many symptoms that, but the first couple things I would tell you is anytime you feel something is abnormal, so you should know what your normal frequency of bowel movements and consistency are. If there's some change in those that are persistent and or progressive, or you have trouble swallowing, you have worsening abdominal pain, unintentional weight loss, your eyes turn yellow or jaundice, these are the kind of things that you should seek immediate care, sometimes with your primary care provider, or if they're really severe, you need to go to the emergency room. So knowing what your normal is really important so you can identify what abnormal is.
And previously you said that some people don't get asked these questions by their healthcare provider. So if they're trying to break that ice, break the stigma, and bring up the conversation, what is the best way for them to do so?
I think being empowered and knowing what symptoms you have, you should be, when you see a provider in that room or whatever that setting is, you should feel that that's a trustworthy zone, a non-judgmental zone. Say anything and everything, because the more information the patient provides, the better chance the provider has at figuring out what's going on so they can make the patient feel better.
And how can Americans find more information on trusting their gut so that way they can talk to their healthcare providers?
Absolutely. The AGA has a terrific website, and if they specifically will go to patient.gastro.org/trustyourgut, the website has a wealth of information on digestive issues that can really empower and improve a patient's health care.
Which I think it's really important, because the trust your gut is like the foundation to your whole day. If you have an upset stomach, then it's going to ruin everything that's going on throughout the course of your day.
I agree with you, Maddie. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for taking the time to give us this great information, and thanks for all the hard work you do on breaking the stigma. That way more people can come forward about any of their gastrointestinal issues.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure.
Make sure that if you have any symptoms, or maybe you are feeling off in your bowels in any way, that you just talk to your healthcare provider, break the stigma, and trust your gut. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interest across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's that time of the morning where I'm going to tell you all of the great things taking place in and around the community. I always very quickly run out of breath during these, so I'm going to try and keep myself maintained and composed and remember that I should breathe throughout every activity that you can get out there and enjoy. So the first one that we'd like to talk about is Man of the Cliff, and this takes place down here in Avon. It's a super fun event. It happens at Nottingham Park, and if you've never attended it, well then we highly recommend that you get out there and enjoy this, only because it is October 15th and 16th. Flannels, beards, and axes are what they're looking for this very fun event. So if you think that you have what it takes to chuck some very heavy kind of weaponry items, well then this is a great way to do so. It started up in Redcliffe. It's made its way down to the community to make it more accessible to everyone. It's a family-friendly event, and it's put on by some incredible locals that we have here in our community. So if you've never participated, mark your calendars and then make your way over there. For more information, you can go to avon.org. That way you can find all the information, where it's happening, when it's happening, but then you can go to their direct website. That way you can easily sign up for all of the fun activities taking place at Man of the Cliff. Now let's make our way over to Vail and talk all things Discover Vail. Taking place this week, we've got some great activities that you want to get out and enjoy, and especially if you're looking to gear up for ski and snowboard season, there's a great way to do so with the ski and snowboard swap taking place at Dobson Ice Arena. All of the proceeds from this, well, what you'll get back obviously comes to you, but then all of the proceeds that are kept are given to VSSA, Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy. Now you can see the date and times up on the screen. October 7th, 3 to 9 p.m., October 8th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then October 9th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is a great place if you need any kind of gear for the winter season. You can get geared up for a great deal here. Used gear consigned by the locals will be what's taking place, and you can see on this video there's some great deals on some almost brand new pieces. I just missed the drop off, which I was going through some of my extra stuff last night, and I realized that I had a very nice speed suit that I no longer need. So I wish that I would have been more proactive to drop it off and give it to this great event taking place. So make sure that you check that out. Now, something else that you can do this weekend is you can go to the last farmers market of Vail and the art show. This is a great way to get out, soak up a little bit of sunshine, get some great local produce from here in our wonderful state, and then of course check out the amazing art. They bring all sorts of wonderful artists in, and then they've got a lot of great local artists that participate, and so you can just wander around, enjoy it, and like I said, this is the final one of the season. So if you've not been yet, then I highly recommend that you get out there and you enjoy it now, because this is one of my favorite ways to spend my Sunday afternoon. So make sure that you check this out. Now, if you're looking for a great belly laugh in Vail, and I know laughing is one of my favorite things to do, it's really my only form of ab exercise, well then there's a great way to do so with the Vail Comedy Festival making its way back to our community. This is something that's going to be absolutely a ton of fun, and you can see all the information up here on the screen. October 20th, at 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and you can see all of the great names up on the screen where you can get over there, you can enjoy them, and you can kind of just get some nice belly laughs going on. A lot of the places that these comedians are performing at are 21 and older, so just make sure that as you're buying your tickets, if you are younger than that, that you are buying your tickets for the correct place. And then you can see some of these big name comedians that are coming in, whether they've been on Netflix or whether they've been on Outside TV or ESPN or whatever it is. There's some really funny people there, and you'll really enjoy them. So make sure that you go to discovervail.com, get all your information, and buy your tickets now. Now let's make our way to the Veil Symposium. This is another great nonprofit here in our community. They bring us so much incredible local programming that maybe will help you expand your horizons. If you like to continue to learn, this is a great way to continue to learn and expand your mind. And when I say this, I mean they do great things. So Thursday, October 13th, you can see the future democracy in Ukraine. This is a geopolitical event where maybe you want to learn more about the different democracies. Maybe you've got questions. They bring experts in to talk to you about this, and then once you speak with them, or once they do their speaking, there's a Q&A at the end where you can ask them any questions that you may have had already or that you may have kind of piqued your interest with throughout the program. And then they're doing some great programs on speaking locally. These are really important because It is hard work being part of our community, but there's also some things that we need to do, like preserving the Colorado River. So you can check that out Thursday, October 20th at 6 p.m. And then, of course, the State of the Valley. This is one where we're going to go over so much information on kind of everything that's happening here in our community. These are really important if you have questions, concerns, or you just want to learn more on everything happening. This is a great way to do so. So you can go to veilsymposium.org for more information and to buy your tickets or sign up for any of these wonderful events. Now let's make our way up to Beaver Creek, where we're going to talk about one of my favorite places to go enjoy some live music, and that's the Vail Performing Arts Center. We have one more underground sound series left in the Love for the Locals series, but they are starting to book their winter clients very quickly. So if you've not participated in the underground sound series, well, then we highly recommend that you get up there for the final one happening this week, and it's going to be a ton of fun. I was listening to some of the music. It is going to be absolutely incredible. And then, of course, as we approach winter, you can see things really starting to slowly ramp up, and especially for that holiday season. You can go to vlarpac.org to buy your tickets online. This venue has over 530 seats, but that's all they have, is actually 535 to be exact. So there's not a bad seat in the house. The acoustics are amazing. The ambiance is amazing. You're going to want to get out there and check it out. So make sure you go to vlarpac.org. You buy your tickets to something, especially something like maybe the Star Series for the Sugar Skulls. If you have those kiddos at home that are excited for the spooky season, like I know I am. Now, the other thing up in Beaver Creek we would like to talk about is Birds of Prey. This is one of my favorite activities. It comes back every year. I used to be a ski racer, not nearly as good as these ski racers, but it's such an intense sport, and it's so fun to watch the best of the best come here to our community and get up there and enjoy the slopes. And so you can go online, you can get some more information, and you can start buying your tickets. Now, this is a great spectator event, just simply for the fact that once you make your way to the bottom of Red Tail where the course ends, you can just enjoy it for free, but they've got a great VIP section. And then, of course, you can participate in some things like Beers of Prey. So if you're someone who likes to enjoy some good beer, maybe sample some different beers, well, then this is a great way to do so. I'm really excited this year as we've got Downhill taking place on 2 days, December 2nd and December 3rd, only because this is one of the only North American stops on the World Cup Tour. So it's really cool to get out there and see these incredible athletes in action. I think I've done it. I think I've run out of breath, so I'm going to give you all the websites where you can go find all the information, and then we're going to take a short break. For more information on what's happening in Vail, go to discovervail.com. For more information on what's taking place here in Avon, you can go to avon.org. For more information on what's happening up in Beaver Creek, you can go to beavercreek.com/events. For Veil Symposium, you can go to veilsymposium.org. For the Vail Performing Arts Center, you can go vlarpac.org and buy your tickets. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode, we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake. It's fake.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot from the covered bridge first thing this morning. Now, we've been seeing this fog kind of settle in first thing in this morning, and then it dissipates as that sun makes its way out just a little bit more. We are expecting to see temperatures progressively warm up throughout the course of this morning, and so hopefully you can get out there and do some fall foliage leaf peeping because it's so beautiful everywhere in our community, and you can see that bright orange tree first thing this morning. We still have some other trees waiting to change colors, so if you have not made it out yet to do so, you can do so now and continuing into the weekend. But throughout today, we are expecting to see those temperatures, like I said, progressively warm up. 40 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 61, 15% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, winds coming out of the west, northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see cloud coverage slowly increasing, mostly cloudy skies around 4 p.m., and that's when we're going to see that increased chance of precipitation. Clear skies overnight tonight, bringing us great weather to maybe go look at those stars. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver just slightly warmer, 69 degrees in Denver, 20% chance of precipitation, 61 in Vail, 15% chance of moisture here in Avon and Eagle. Temperatures mid-60s, 10% chance of precipitation. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 34 degrees is our overnight low, so almost to freezing, not quite there yet. Mostly clear skies, sun setting at 6:46 p.m. and now winds coming out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look, though, ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see a little increase in precipitation, and that's going to kind of go on this roller coaster where we're just going to see these clouds move through, and then they're going to dissipate on their way out. 20% chance of precipitation tomorrow, high of 64, high of 65 on Thursday with a 10% chance of precipitation, ramping back up to a 20% chance on Friday, decreasing on Saturday, and then ramping back up by Sunday. We are expecting to see those temperatures range from the mid to low 60s throughout the next 5 days, and then those evening lows drop down as low as 33 degrees. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for those cooler temperatures, as it is going to start to feel nice and brisk that fall has finally made its way to our valley. Now, we have a great way for you to get around the community, especially on these days where we're expecting to see less precipitation. So if you're looking for a way to shift your ride, well, then we're going to introduce you to the TV8 Visitors Bureau right now. Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau. I'm one of your hosts, Maddie Evans. Now, we've got a really cool new concept taking place here in the town of Avon, Eaglevale, and Vail. And it's a great way to use as an alternative. Instead of driving your car, you can shift your ride to one of these incredible electric bikes behind me. Now, this is a really cool rental system, and you can control it all right from the power of your hands, right from your cell phone by downloading the Shift Bike app. And then from there, you can get over there and enjoy the incredible amenities that these bikes have to offer. We're going to walk you through it, but in order to do it, you have to download the app. So Shift Bike is the app, and then you can use the coupon code Shift Your Ride for the first 30 minutes free. And we're going to walk you through the pricing and everything here and how you can get one of the bikes. Let's get started. Once you get into the app, you can see exactly which location you would like to pick up the bike, how many bikes are available, and then where you can deliver the bike to. So you can see starting in Avon, making your way through Eaglevale, all the way to Vail Village, and then even down into East Vail. You can collect bikes, drop bikes off, and enjoy your ride on these nice electric bikes. Once you've scanned the QR code to get the bike unlocked, it's really important that you have safety first, so always make sure that you have your helmet with you. That way you can pop that on and you're nice and safe. Now, once you get the bike unlocked, it's super easy. You'll just take that lock right off the back. You'll see that you'll have this big, nice coiled cord, but there's a hook on the back for you to hook that to so that it is nice and out of your way while you are riding the bike. That way, you're nice and safe and everyone around you is nice and safe so you don't tip over on the bike. And then once you've got that all secured, you're all set to go. You can just kick that kickstand up and start enjoying your ride. Now remember that these are pedal assist and there are some rules to get the bike back to where you got it or to get it to your next destination. You can always use the app to see all of the great places where you can drop these off. Once you are done on your adventure on the Shift bikes, they're a ton of fun, and you can see that you can get going pretty fast on them, especially with that nice little pedal assist. You'll take the bike back, lock it back up in one of the great charging stations that they have available, and then once you're done locking it up, make sure that you take your app out and you end the ride, because it is going to make sure that that bike is in the correct spot for you to have ended your ride, and that way it will not continue to charge you. That has been this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We can't wait to bring you more great information, but make sure that you get out there and you use the Shift bike to shift your ride throughout the community.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
We love talking about the great nonprofits here in our community, and one of my newest favorite ones is Mountain Pride, only because they do such a good job at rallying the community and bringing everyone together. And I'm here with one of the wonderful team members, Madison Partridge. Good morning, Madison.
Good morning. How are you?
Okay, first of all, Madison just dyed her hair pink, and can everyone just appreciate how amazing she looks? I love it.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You know, the internal confidence is like going external on like my identity. So I was really excited to dye my hair pink.
I was really excited to see it come to life on social media. It like came full circle, and I was like, this is everything I needed. I can't dye my hair pink, but I'm really happy you can.
I'm so glad you can live vicariously through me.
100%. And everything that you do. So let's talk about Mountain Pride a little bit, because you guys are a newer nonprofit and you've been doing such a good job at making everyone in our community feel included no matter what.
You know, I think the last time that we talked was Pride in the Park.
Yep.
And, you know, we had through that week, 1,500 people show up to something during that week. Pride in the Park, which was a huge, amazing, incredible day. Just so much of our community, all of our community, our allies, parents, family, friends, youth. It was such an incredible opportunity to bring everybody together, and we're just like continuing to get that ball rolling. We've had 2 educational events since we saw you last. We brought in the Trevor Project to do an ally training, and people really just had a lot of tangible stuff that they could take away to bring into their everyday life. We also had a parent panel on supporting queer kids and raising allies. And that was just an amazing opportunity for people to really share their stories, share what is impactful to them, and just hear some real life experiences. So that's been really cool. We've done a lot of community events. We do a free community event every month that's welcome to everybody. So anybody can come. We did a movie showing for bros. We do volunteer days, art class. We did an art class at Alpine Arts, and it was amazing, so much fun. A beautiful rainbow landscape of the mountains. So, we've been doing a lot since you last saw us.
Which is one of my favorite parts. You guys are just like moving and grooving here in the community. You've got a lot going on. There's a lot for everyone to participate in. But things like these ally talks are so important because it gives everyone that chance maybe here in the community to understand a little bit better, because everyone can say, I'm an ally. And it's easy because you support, you love, and love is love. But to learn things that can help and to give people knowledge, to pass this on and to help other people do so is really important. And so as we were talking about the success of this off camera, you said that you guys are going to bring it back, which is incredible.
Yeah, we definitely have to, just because so many people wanted to come, but there's so many amazing things going on in the Valley that
it's hard.
It's hard, but we know that people want it. We know parents, we know friends, we know just queer community want to learn better how to educate others and understand themselves and the whole community. And so we're definitely going to bring it back. We're working with Aspen Out to do a 2-day trainings, both virtual and in person. So those dates will come soon, and we will definitely be here trying to get the whole community to come, because it's so incredible. And we gave dinner, so people were able to connect with each other, learn about why each person was there, or just their own experience on wanting to be an ally, and not just a performative ally, an actionable ally, to really do the work every single day outside of these trainings.
Which I think is so important, and it's such an incredible resource that we get here in our community. And that's one of the best parts about Mountain Pride is we're a small little mountain town, but we're lucky enough to have a nonprofit to help people kind of go through these transitions in their life, and especially because Tuesday's a big day, Tuesday next week.
Yes, Tuesday next week is a huge day. So Tuesday, the 11th, is National Coming Out Day. So this is a celebration that started in after 1987 March for Gay and Lesbian Rights in DC. So this is just a day to celebrate the visibility, stories, and representation of our community. So what happens is we encourage people to get online, share a video or a photo of themselves on their coming out story, or why they're proud to be out, to be able to share to the rest of the community. And what's really cool about Tuesday is every post that is done, up to 100 posts, our friends at Make and Vote Counseling will be donating $10 that goes directly to Mountain Pride to continue to serve these efforts and these opportunities.
Which is such a cool relationship that you guys have going on, only because we're so lucky to have everyone just like cohesively working together and bringing all of these things to life. And so it's amazing what you guys do. Now let's talk a little bit about the history of Mountain Pride, because you guys are newer to the community, and you guys do such a good job. You spend a lot of time making sure that parents are educated and kids are educated. That way no one here feels alone, which is something that in years past here we didn't actually have.
Yeah, that's exactly why we started. Brittany Rose put together the first Pride in the Park in just 7 days in 2020, and we had a great number of people come. And after that, we realized that there's so many people in our community that need and want friendships and community. So we gathered together, a group of us, started planning for the next Pride, started doing free events that our community could come to, and just grew and grew with our Pride in the Park celebration, and with the stories that people were telling us of what's happened to them here in the community, or what they want, or what they need, or what their kids need, themselves, what they wanted for themselves, is we started planning and becoming a 501c3 with 4 areas of expertise. One being community building, who we are as a grassroots group that just wanted to build friendships and build connection. So we do our free monthly events. Then education, so bringing in topics people want to learn more about to offer to schools, businesses, organizations. Advocacy and activism, using our voices to raise up awareness of who we are, just like National Coming Out Day. Not many people get to hear stories of other people coming out, and it can be really affirming for them, or hearing why they're really proud to be out. You know, so many people have come out, are working on coming out, or may not come out at all, and that's okay, and all take bravery, and we commend everyone for their story. And so it's really important for us to advocate to the community that we're here and our stories are matter and they're impactful. So that's what's really exciting about National Coming Out Day. And then also being a resource. We're just a resource here to connect the community to if they need something or want something.
Which the resource part of it is huge, and especially kind of right now, 2020 was hard on everyone. 2020 delayed some things for some people, and so to have this resource, to have this safe place is what you guys are creating here is so amazing. Now, if people are going to do the post on Tuesday, are there specific hashtags that they need to use?
Yes, thank you. So we are encouraging everyone to use hashtag Coming Out Mountain Proud, and then hashtag National Coming Out Day. So they coincide. And so we just really encourage people, share a picture, share a video, do whatever feels best and authentic to you. And your story might impact somebody else. It might be something that somebody else is going through and really needed to hear that. I remember watching YouTube videos of people coming out and getting the courage to come out. And when I did make my National Coming Out Day post in 2019, it felt like a relief off my shoulders. So really just doing that work and just encouraging people to tell whatever authentic story they have and use those hashtags Coming Out Mountain Proud and National Coming Out Day, and our amazing friends will donate $10. So it's something that can be really important and really easy.
Well, and it means something. It has such a bigger purpose, whether it's just sharing your story, lifting that weight off, or whether it's knowing that you're helping raise money for this fabulous nonprofit here in our community. Either way, you should just do it. You should celebrate yourself in this way, give yourself that confidence boost, and take that weight off of your chest. Now, if people are interested in learning about all of your fun activities that you guys do here in the community, what's the best way for them to kind of keep track?
Yeah. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Mountain Pride, or check out our website, mountainpride.org. That's where we post all of our stuff that we're doing. We share photos of the past events that we are. We also encourage you, if you are interested or passionate about something, reach out, get involved in the community. We're here and we just are welcoming everybody to share their experiences and passions.
Madison, thank you so much for coming in, taking the time to chat with us and giving us all this great information, and also thank you for all of the hard work that you do here in our community.
Thank you, Maddie.
Make sure that you check out mountainpride.org. That way you can see everything that they do here and all of the incredible work that they put into our community to give everyone a safe space. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. And Think Big kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
We're talking about another great nonprofit here in our community, and that's Foresight Ski Guides. They help people with visually impaired anything get out there and enjoy life to the fullest. They don't just do skiing, and we're joined by the executive director right now, Christine Holmberg. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning, Maddie. Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited that you're here. We see each other at events all around town, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, how's everything? Tell me what's going on. Tell me about the summer programming. So let's talk a little bit really quickly about the summer programming.
Wow, who'd have thunk, you know?
Right.
We launched, so first, we've actually kind of changed our name, not kind of officially, but not unofficially, but officially.
Right.
So we're now Foresight Adventure Guides for the Blind. And that's because we don't just do ski guiding anymore.
Right.
We do now host summer camps for blind youth. And this is the second summer we've done it. And it's been such an incredible experience for the kids who come up. I mean, some of the things that we learned this summer, the relationships that they're building, they just get to sit around with people who are just like them and get to talk about their different visual challenges. And how do you handle this? Well, how do you handle that? And it's been so great for them to meet people just like them because, you know, they all come from different school districts all around Colorado. And, you know, one might be at one school and then you've got another at another school and they don't necessarily get to interact. So as soon as they get to meet each other, they just develop these bonds and relationships. And last week I was meeting with all the teachers of the visually impaired, and one of the teachers was telling me that 2 of the girls who met last summer were getting together this past Saturday at the mall, just to be teenage girls and go to the mall. And I actually talked to one of the girls last night. I was like, oh my gosh, how was it? Did you have a great time? And so, you know, people just think, oh, you know, they're just taking people on ski trips or, you know, hiking, but we're changing lives. Like, we really are making a difference.
You're 100% changing lives, and especially for those kids who maybe don't have the opportunity to go skiing. It's not easy. It's a challenge. There's a lot of things. Or these kids who maybe don't get to go paddleboarding, like we were just showing up on this screen, which you guys do make this difference because you create that space for these kids to get to be the outdoor loving adventure lifestyle kids that everyone wants to be here, and that's why we live here in the mountains.
Exactly. And it's a safe space.
Right.
I mean, for Foresight, safety is our #1 priority. And so whether that's in the summer program, whether they're hiking, rock climbing, stand-up paddleboarding, horseback riding, fly fishing, I mean, safety is key. And, you know, certainly skiing, you know, you think of skiing and but no matter what we do, we make sure first and foremost that our kids are safe, because that is what is most important, is to keep them safe.
But keep them safe, but let them have the utmost fun.
Well, and empower them and teach them determination. I mean, we had a boy last summer, 14-year-old boy who has skied with us a couple times, that came to our June camp and was terrified of rock climbing and did it. And his mom sent us the most heartfelt email afterwards. She's like, your program changes lives. Like,
I just got goosebumps, and I'm like, I could cry over this, so yeah.
She was like, on the way home, he talked about how much fun he had over the last 3 days, and it was like the best, if not like the most empowering experience he ever had, was participating in our summer camp. And you hear that, and it's like, wow, we really are empowering these kids. We're teaching them life skills. It's not, and recreation. I mean, it's important for individuals who do have blindness or low vision to get physical activity, because for them, daily living, it's harder for them. It's more, there's more exertion involved because of the fact that they can't see, or it's hard for them to see. So to be physically fit is very important for them, and just to be able to enjoy life and to learn, feel comfortable doing activities that they can do with friends and family their whole lives.
Which is incredible. And one of the reasons that you're here is because we have a great day coming up here in our community, which is the Eagle County Gives Day. And so you guys are one of the beneficiaries of this incredible rally through our community to raise funds for our amazing nonprofits. And so let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So Eagle County Gives, we are a local, a regional coalition of nonprofits, and we are a division of Colorado Gives Day. So Colorado Gives Day is December 6th. It's always the first Tuesday of the month in December, and it is the 24-hour day of online giving throughout the state to help raise funds for nonprofits. So Eagle County, we have created our own coalition, and as I mentioned, we're like one of the largest and most successful in the state. Right now we have over 60 nonprofits who are participating in Eagle County Gives Day, which is a record for us. We've been hovering around 50, 52 the last few years, so now we're over 60, which is so exciting. And we work together to try to raise awareness about the work that all of the nonprofits in the Valley do. So whether it's protecting the environment, whether it's mental health and medical needs, disabilities, there are several organizations that serve the community or people with disabilities in the community, arts, culture, recreation, sports, I mean, you name it, it's their animal welfare. I mean, it's, if you have a cause, this is the place to go, Eagle County Gives, in order to learn about all of the nonprofits that are in the Valley and support them all in one place. And that's what makes it nice, is it's one place that you can go and see who's here, who is passionate about something that I'm passionate about.
And who's making the difference, because as we just had Mountain Pride on, and they make such a difference in our community, and you guys make such a difference to this more niche community, but like it's small, it's little, and it needs that support and it needs that love, and you guys do such a great job expanding just beyond Eagle County with what you do. And so to have a day like this where everyone can kind of come together, the community can rally, that means you at home can rally on December 6th and help just a little bit, because no matter where you're putting the funds, even if you go online right now, you set up your pre-donation.
November 1st.
November 1st, you can set up your pre-donation.
Actually, you can start donating beginning November 1st. In the past, you could set it up. Now they will actually Colorado Gives will now let you start giving on November 1st, but it'll be counted towards Colorado Gives Day on December 6th.
Which is incredible, because then you can just mark your calendars November 1st, hold on to that, and then if you want to wait till actual Colorado Gives Day. Now, there are some great volunteer opportunities for Colorado Gives Day as well, so people can go out, they can help hold signs, they can help ask for money at the grocery store, almost like bell ringing, and so there's a lot of ways for the community to get involved as well.
There are ways to get involved, and as you mentioned, Maddie, on Colorado Gives Day itself, I'm sure people who have been driving around the Valley will see us standing at roundabouts and on street corners and, with our little honk and wave signs, waving to the community, just making sure that they know that, hey, today is Colorado Gives Day. Please give to your local nonprofit, whatever your passion is. Give to that group. And we've got giveaway items that we'll be handing out, grocery bags at stores, and we just want to get out there and raise awareness. We want people to know about all the great work that all of the nonprofits in the Valley do. And especially for we have so many new homeowners that have come into the Valley in the last 2 years, that it's really a great kind of shopping cart, shopping center for them, place for them to go and just see who the different nonprofits are in the Valley and where to go.
Who's out there. Now, my final question to you is, if people are interested in guiding or doing anything, volunteering with you guys, what's the best way for them to get in contact?
So for Foresight, the best way would be foresightskiguides.org. Go to our website. At the bottom, there's a button called Forms, and there are new guide applications on there. We would love to invite you into our family. It's a pretty easy training. You just get to go out and ski. And it's pretty phenomenal, and it's pretty life-changing for our guides and volunteers as well. So foresightskiguides.org is the best way to get all my contact information. And for Eagle County Gives, EagleCountyColoradoGives.org is our new website. So take a look at it.
A mouthful there. Christine, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information, spending some time with me, and thank you for all you do here in our community.
Thank you, Maddie.
Make sure that you check out Colorado Gives Day and that you check out Foresight, only because they do such an incredible job here in our community to make sure everyone feels included and everyone gets the adventure of a lifetime here in Vail, which is part of the reason that we all live here. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Thank you. You're such a great...
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Located in sunny San Diego, just steps from one of the most prestigious beaches in California. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Located just a half a block to La Jolla Shores Beach, this property has amazing outdoor space, which includes a large deck off the living room and decks off each bedroom. The jacuzzi on the back patio is perfect for relaxing in after a long day at the beach. I'm here with Andres, the owner of Dinner with a Chef. Tell us a bit about the services that you offer.
We offer personal chef experiences for any occasion where you're able to enjoy your guest while leaving the rest to us.
For more information, visit opulentvacations.com. The open, contemporary design, complete with marble flooring and modern appliances, make this the ultimate luxury beach accommodation. Opulent Vacations' signature concierge service is included with every reservation. I'm heading down to the beach to soak up some sun. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see a slight chance of precipitation. Temperatures progressively warming up. 40 degrees around 8 a.m. 61 is our high. 15% chance of precipitation. Partly cloudy skies. Winds coming out of the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So if you're getting out there to do anything today, maybe just bundle up a little bit. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. And we want to thank all of you for tuning in to this Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and we cannot wait to see you then. But get out and have a great Tuesday, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7